Athena's live streams lighting the sky. She's a goddess of war while bullets fly. Typing tactics, strategies her game. Team player vibe, she's breaking the frame. Click and clash, the world's on fire. Athena leads, taking us higher. Her war cry echoes through the screen. She's the queen of this battle scene. With her keyboard, she commands the fight. Every move sharp, every aim tight. In her domain, chaos turns to art. Victory blooms from her warrior heart. She doesn't miss, her aim is true. Her allies follow, they know what to do. In every pixel, her legend's born. Athena reigns where the streams are sworn. Click and clash, the world's on fire. Athena leads, taking us higher. Her war cry echoes through the screen. She's the queen of this battle scene. Battles raging, but she stays cool, leading her team with her golden rule. Respect the game, give it your best. Athena proves she's above the rest. Ayo, ayo, ayo.
G'day. How you going? Hey, SBC Colts. Wombat. Hello. Hi, Ivana. I want to say your full name. What does that mean? Yeah, totally. Live stream on YouTube. I do have a Twitch. Oh, you're in game. Awesome. I do have a Twitch, but I don't use it because I am a YouTube consumer. And so this is more of a comfortable platform for me. I don't consume content on Twitch as much, so it felt a little less somewhere to go for streaming content. That was it. I don't know what the long pause was for. My sore throat is feeling better. It was still hurting today, by the way, everyone, if you're wondering, but it is feeling better, and now just all the runny nose and the coughing has started. Yay! So hopefully you can excuse me for being on that lovely cycle, but it's nice to nice to be able to talk. Oh, has it, Wombat? I'm not sure. Like as I said, I don't use it, so yeah, like it's I did kind of pop on there because I saw one of my favorite YouTubers was live streaming, and I hadn't seen her in ages, so I was like, oh, love this. I just popped in to say hi. I couldn't stick around, it was late, but that was really nice. But yeah, it's just not a place I go to stream. I don't know. There you go. Now, just sit through this. So last night I did the event. Excuse me. Please forgive me for coughing. I know it's very, very annoying. I'll try my best to kind of minimize the disruption for you. How was everyone's day? Did you all have fun? Survived another day. I had a very, very busy day. Oof. I think I'm gonna... See, I might fail that one. Your voice is wonderful. Hope you can... Oh, thank you, Ivana. I really appreciate that. Oh, that's so nice. Thank you. Sometimes I have said this before. Sometimes I think I have a nasally voice. You know, sometimes you hear yourself. Can you be a Vorta for the Dominion? I don't think there's a playable Vorta character. I don't think there is. I think there's only the two Jem'Hadar characters. Yeah, the sound of yourself in your own head, and I always think I'm a little bit more nasally than maybe what I am. I remember when I first started streaming, and then I started streaming because I wanted to create a safe and inclusive space where anyone could feel comfortable and a sense of belonging. I love gaming, always have, and so just a space where everyone could come and just be themselves, and you know, not feel no toxicity, no negativity, just a space where we just have fun and connect. And particularly for a lot of the games, I just want to be different. I would love to be a Vorta though, that'd be sweet. And particularly starting out my streaming in Armory, it was Arma 3 actually at the time. Some of my first videos, if you find some of the first videos that I made, I didn't do live streaming, I used to make videos. And it was probably a confidence thing. I didn't know what I was doing, and thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, that's so nice. Thank you. So I think I like the safety of being able to edit the videos, and I kind of didn't understand what I couldn't do on YouTube, and so I tried to just tread carefully, and so I've got a lot of some of my first and earliest content. Oh, that's so good, SPC Colts. I love that. I'm so glad you do. Some of my first content has been largely just videos, and then I remember what made me live stream. I wonder what my first live stream was. I'm trying to think. Oh, do you know what I think it was? I think it was Infection Free Zone. If somebody's on the interwebs and wants to check, but I think some of my first videos were me live streaming no sound Infection Free Zone or something like that. Anyway, and I just built my confidence from there. But to be honest, I didn't really do it thinking anyone would actually watch or listen. I was just kind of putting it out there in the wilds and maybe hoping that it might make somebody feel, I don't know, like, oh wow, actually maybe I could go and play a military simulation game, or particularly women, I think, as well, who I remember one of my first the first times I played on Arma 3, so it's very, very, very long time ago, and I played in Arma 3, and I think I've told this story before, so apologies if you heard it before, but I keep losing count. I jumped onto a server and I started playing, and I had a voice modifier because I honestly didn't know how I'd be received as a woman. And back then, like, it was rare that you would encounter another woman on the server. Really, really rare. Really, really rare. And it might have just been the servers I was on, but I just, so rarely bumped into them. Anyway, and I remember I was using this voice changer, and this bunch of guys started laughing at me, and not because they were laughing at me, but they were they couldn't understand what I was saying because the voice changer that I was using was so shit, and so they were cracking up because I sounded really robotic, and they were like, "We can't understand what you're saying. You just sound really ridiculous and robotic." And so, and they weren't being horrible. They were just being nice about it, but they were just laughing because it was funny and silly. And so I turned the voice changer off, and then I spoke, and they're like, "Oh," like they probably said something like, "Oh, you're a chick," and I was like, "Yeah," and then that was it. That was fine. And then I was like, oh, okay, all right, well, I'll just keep doing what I'm doing. And I kind of didn't know how to play the game very well, and I'd watched a lot of it on YouTube and watched some people put some videos out there. I just loved the look of it, and I just really wanted to play it. Anyway, and I jumped in this people mover, and this is Arma 3 is slightly different to Arma Reforger, and some of the servers, it's a very long story, I apologize, but some of the servers, particularly the ones I used to play on, you really needed people doing transport. So you needed people doing transport from your main operating base out to the point that was being activated. And so I was in a people mover, and this guy, and some people would just do that. They would just be like, I'm just going to transport people backwards and forwards. And so this guy was in a people mover. I jumped in. I don't know, probably said like, oh, thanks mate for the lift. And he's like, I don't mean to like cause any offense, but are you a girl? And I was like, like sort of offensive, but yes, I am. I assume because it was so rare to hear a woman. And I love this one. And he said, oh my gosh, you are so welcome. We need more women in this game. He was like, oh, I wish I could play this with my daughter. Should I get rid of a civilian? Like you are so welcome. You're so, and it was so lovely. I was just so blown away by this person, just being so kind and so thoughtful. And like it made me realize that actually there are probably a lot of women who are stuck in that bit of going, ooh, I don't know if this is a place for me. That's why I started streaming. It was a very long story, I apologize. There we go. There was the story you never asked for. Well, I just think we need a space where everyone can feel like because at the end of the day, this is playing games. And I just think if people are just a little bit more kinder to each other, we wouldn't need, it doesn't have to be everyone's cup of tea. Everyone's cup of tea. Oh my God, please don't tell me the vault is next. Oh, for fuck's sake, I hate the vault. Ah, who's that? Who's that? Is that... Is that USPC Colts? Are you Pat Crow? Hey! Do you want to join teams? I'm going to write that down. I didn't know what your... Hang on. I'm going to go... Crow. I've just written in a little list here. Yeah, absolutely, Ivana. Yeah, like I've got a lot of my long-term watchers, and do you want to come do the vault with me? It's like I have lured you into my trap, so you're forced to come and do the vault with me. I hate the vault. Everyone hates the vault. What is this? Valkyrie return. Oh, okay, I need to unlock that. Alright. So I just need to... Oh. Is this single player? Get out. Is this single player? I thought you could do it with another person. Ah, rude. Some of the episodes are, well, trans. Okay, but I can't share it. It's not letting me share it. I've done the vault with somebody else though. That's weird. Oh, I've got to do this bit first. That's why. Hang on, stand by. Let me just go and speak to this person, and then I think that's why. Is this it? Yeah. I've just got to go and speak to what's his face. So I'm just a Kronos. Kronos. Go. Bayman. Yao Bayman. And Ivana, feel free. I'll send you an invite to the Discord if you want to join the lovely community. All these lovely people that you're chatting to now, they're all part of, well, I think a lot of them are part of the Discord as well. That's how I remain connected with everybody. I check it pretty regularly, respond to any conversations. Yeah, it's a great way to remain connected. If that floats your boat, you're very, very welcome. All right. Hornos. Where do I need to go, Chance? No, hang on. Going the wrong way, I think. Am I? Speak to Vishka. Where am I? Oh, I'm in the wrong. Okay. I have one. Can I just... get lost in this courtyard? No, that's not the right way. Over here. I knew it was a little door, but... Do you give me things? No worries, Junior Wombat. Go get a shuttle that I don't need. I think I've got both of those. And if I go not purchased, I think I've got that one. What have I got? No, I've got a fighter. Ooh, I don't think I have the captain's yacht. USS Toward. Okay, I got a fighter. Oh, what's on my fighter? Sorry. It's such a great game. It's so great. Okay, now I can... Oh, for Christ's sake. Sorry, hang on. Shuttle Information Officer. Oh, it's up here. Okay, alright, now we're good. Sashi! How you going, Sashi? Okay, so now we want to... Alright, have I got you? Oh, allegiance doesn't match because you're... Do you... Pat... SPC Cults, do you have a a Klingon character? If you do, sorry, change to your Klingon character because I can't team up with you. A thunderstorm here. Oh no! Oh, please stay safe and well, Sashi. I'm gonna put here SPC Cults. So I know who everyone is. Okay. Maybe that's why I couldn't share it with you, SPC Cults. So if you want to... Whenever I say your name, I always think of SPC Baked Beans and Spaghetti for hungry little human beings. It's a 1990s commercial. Did you want me to wait for you? He's low level. That is totally fine. It's up to you. I will brave it on my own. Wish me luck.
Obviously, this station isn't as abandoned as Intel suspected. Sensors are reading several Riemann ships in the area, and that's just the ones that we can spot. That station is immense. It must have taken an incredible amount of manpower and technology to build it. It's almost the size of a small moon.
Small moon. Nope. Okay, let's just get this because it's I'm in this little thing. Torpedoes. All right.
Sensors are reading a sophisticated tachyon detection network, as well as several patrolling vessels. For an abandoned station, this facility certainly has a lot of activity. My people are experts at stealth technology. If we want to approach unseen, we must avoid confrontation and find a way to evade or jam their sensor grid. We must assume that if we engage the ships here, they'll notify whoever is left on the station, and it may become difficult to find an entry point.
Don't set it to advanced. I think I have it. I have it on advanced. Some of the best still today, like, wow. What is it, that Lord of the Rings? This game, even City of Heroes is back. Yeah, 100%. I have it on advanced. Oh no, it's gonna be so painful.
This asteroid is unusually large, and it's clearly been mined. It was probably used for raw construction materials, like most of the debris here.
I have
This
it on
particular
advanced,
asteroid contains
Sashi.
perbium, titanium, and uranium.
Oh, it's gonna be
It
shit.
was probably tractored from a nearby
forgot to
system
change it.
and brought here to construct hull components and power systems. We could probably cut a piece
could
from the
abandon and
asteroid
drop
with
it
our
back.
weapons for further analysis.
Should I do that? I'll abandon. I'll learn my lesson. That wasn't advanced. That was on elite. Didn't I put it on elite? I'm really certain I put it on elite. It is more difficult, absolutely. And this particular episode is... it's not pleasant. It's really not pleasant. Hopefully I didn't tweak it upwards. Oh yeah, because they've done a few tweaks to it. So it means the enemy's harder to kill, and also when you're on advanced or
Obviously,
higher levels.
this station isn't as advanced.
Oh my god, lady, I don't want to listen to you again. And it can cause damage to your ship. And last time I played this with Sashi, I had it on elite. So I actually wasn't advanced, I had it on elite. Where is it? There. Okay. Ah! Stop. And yeah, it was...
This asteroid is unusually large, and it's clearly been mined.
It was advanced. This
It was
episode is
probably
brutal
used
on
for raw
advanced.
construction
If it
materials,
was elite,
like
we
most
would
of
never
the
have
debris
made it
here.
out.
This particular asteroid contains pergium, titanium, and uranium. It was probably tractored from a nearby
Okay.
system
I thought I put
and
it
brought
higher.
here to construct
Okay.
hull components and power systems.
You probably remember
We could
better than I
probably
do.
cut a piece from the asteroid with our weapons for further analysis.
Right. What do you want me to do? I'll go over to... What is happening?
Looks like the fragment has picked up a bit of residual energy from our weapon burst. It'll be radiating energy for a while. Other than that, it's just a rock.
Ah, thanks for that. Alright. I gotta go undetected. Wee. I don't think I have stealth either. I don't know why. For you to get to me. They kept destroying you. I was in a Klingon fighter with a cloaking device so I could get past the rod. That's right. Yep. And I was just like, die, respawn,
Indications
die,
are that this
respawn.
vessel was refitted for asteroid mining. Apparently, a containment failure in the engine core led to a massive radiation surge. The engine went into emergency shutdown, but all of the couplings and injectors were burned out. The crew probably died due to instant radiation burns. It looks like the vessel was stripped for parts and left derelict.
Thanks.
Looks like they left this satellite as a communications booster for their short-range worker shuttles. Fortunately for us, it's still active. Unfortunately, it's heavily encrypted. Traffic analysis shows that the network routes its communications through a series of nodes at the station's dorsal peaks. If we flood them with excessive signal, it could cause the network to be unable to handle any signal traffic, which would give us a brief window to slip in. The alerts wouldn't go off because the station would never get the signal. We'll still have to avoid the patrols and make sure we don't get too close to the station until we make the broadcast.
Alright. Okay.
Approaching the tachyon grid perimeter. If we're detected by it, that will definitely alert the Remans. Station sensor hub jammed.
All right, here we go. Here we go. Oh, the most unfun episode.
Picking up some unusual energy readings. We'll need to explore.
All right, then. Now, I've done this so many bloody times, you think I would remember?
We've tripped some security systems.
Ah! What the hell have I got on this ship? Cannons and a turret. Well, that seems dumb.
The doors are a massive set of interior bulkhead doors. They're segmenting the different
Oh, I know,
parts
getting
of
the door
base.
codes. I hate that.
Possibly a safety measure in case something went wrong in one of the central areas.
They should
Access
expect that
appears
the
to be
actors
controlled by
who are
use of
performing these
security
characters
keys.
need to speak at
We
a
can
faster
disable
pace.
it if we can find a code block that matches part of a
Come
security
on,
key.
spit it out, spit it out. I always get this thing wrong.
This defense turret was hooked into part of the security network. There's a security code in its subsystem. Code block 6750.
Okay.
The security key is on a rotation. Each code block matches a piece of one key. Key in the appropriate code when the rotation matches to it. Trying a code on the wrong rotation will probably invalidate that code, so be careful with the timing.
I don't get the instruction.
That's it.
Oh.
Well done. We should be able to bypass the system and gain
It
access
changes
now.
colour. I've never seen that before. Okay, that wasn't so painful.
Microgravity storage crates. Mostly construction supplies. No weapons or unusual energy signatures.
Great, you've got torpedo abilities and I haven't got any torpedoes. I love that. Can I summon these guys? Hello?
Above us, that's a Borg sphere. The Tal Shiar must have used this base as a storage facility and research area for Borg technology. The Borg sphere is
I'm supposed to go through
like
the gaps.
it's been put to sleep. It's not the
I know it
source of
doesn't
the
look
strange
like it,
readings
but I
that
actually was
long-range
trying to do
scans
that.
detected. Looks like the sphere's hooked into part of the local systems network. We should be able to exit through the other doors now.
That's what's
Probably
called a
safety
skill issue.
precaution to keep them locked.
Of course, the moment I say it's annoying, it's easy, this game might hate me. Like, I have set this to easy, so... Did I do it? Continue searching the vault. Okay. Yep. This is doing nothing, right? Excuse me.
Quiet in this area. Too quiet.
Haven't crafted much recently. Not that I can think of. Not that I can think of, Sashi, but thank you so much. Also, I think I had some drinks in there that I was going to give to you, and I think my buttons, I think my tribbles ate them.
This is disturbing. We're looking at a facility used to build Thalaron
Bloody
weapons.
tribbles.
If the Remans have infiltrated this base, they may be trying to secure those weapons.
Sorry. Drinking noises. I don't know why my mic isn't cancelling. Maybe I haven't activated the noise cancelling thing. I thought I did.
So our intruder finally arrives at the heart of the matter. Have you seen all that you came to see, little
Sitting all
spy?
twisted on my chair. Just weird.
That should be obvious. I intend to make use of this station to further my agenda.
So much better when you're sitting
Your
straight.
presence, however, is a bit more curious.
Pretzel.
I expect that you are operating under the shroud of Empress Sela, whether you realize it or not.
The Klingon Empire's intelligence services can hardly match the Tal Shiar or the cunning of Empress Sela. The most likely scenario is that you are here simply because there was a trail of breadcrumbs for you to follow. You still do what Sela wants, but she cannot be implicated in your actions.
Has learned how to experience how to see through Romulan treachery.
Your protest will do you no good in any case. I expected interference, and I have taken steps to ensure that you will not disrupt my plans.
I'm not especially interested in what you will or will not permit. My only interest is proving a point to the Romulans. My people have been hounded across the stars. We have been separated from our loved ones. realms and had our homes destroyed. Our ships have been attacked and our warriors slain by treachery. No more. We will take the fight to them, and we will be free.
I am afraid our time is at an end. My associates have already finished
And,
loading the Thaleron weapons that we
keeps into
need, and I have other
different,
operations to
recording
manage.
sounds.
I think we both know what happens now. May your death be quick and valorous.
I sit like a pretzel. It's an old armchair. Only way to get comfy is to put one leg up. Yeah. Then when you do that, isn't it?
Warning, ship is under attack.
By what? By what? The worst weapons on this ship. Surprisingly so advanced. Good, Tarek, good. What's waiting for me on this side? Something not good. It's okay.
Ship is under attack.
Hee hee.
Rear shields failing. Target's shields have failed.
Boom. Eat that, loser. The hell was that? What was that? Just came out of my ship.
Shields have failed. Rear shields failing. Target's shields have failed.
Yes. Good, big brother, good. Yes. What the hell was that? Yes. Yes, big brother. Thank you, big brother. Okay, I don't have a cloak, so I'm gonna have to like... Go undetected. Yes, turn around.
Blast the door locks.
Where's the door locks?
Warning. Ship is under attack.
Shh. It's so quiet. So still. Shh. Shh. Oops. Is your ship big like the Star Trek Enterprise, or is it small? This is a little shuttle. This is a teeny tiny little one. I have the actual ship that I am flying. Not now, but my main ship. It's a little bit bigger, but it's still actually quite a small one. Only because... Oh shit, another little bird. Up. No, don't fight it. What are you doing? No. I'll get the door open. Leave the vault. I'm trying to. Yes, get me out of there.
Reinforcements have arrived and are just past that nebula. We don't have much time. We need to meet with our allies and stop that ship.
Okay.
IKS Azatbur is signaling us. They're going to engage the Riemann ship, but they want us to take care of the fighters and plasma torpedoes. We are now in the micronebula.
Warning. Ship is under attack.
Jesus, what the hell is that thing? What does it keep shooting?
That was a glorious explosion! Probably from the Thaleron weapons carried aboard the ship. We are going to leave the system under high warp to draw off any reinforcements that might come looking. Suggest you return to Klingon space.
Yeah. With pleasure. See you, losers. Turn my fan on, it's a little bit hot. So this is my normal ship. So see how it's not big. It's cool though, hey. It's a Jem'Hadar, what is it? Vanguard pilot attack ship. Cool. I like it a lot. Debrief, go to Kornos. Where did you take me? No, I want to go to Kornos. Stupid thing. Took me back to the vault. I don't think so. No, thank you. So sorry for coughing. Let's go here. I haven't been down to Klingon Academy. Yeah, it's cool. Guys should play. It's really fun. Yeah, absolutely. Right here.
Excellent. We need to learn more about the conflict between Obisek and the Romulans.
Well done,
If
team.
Sela is stupid enough to wage war against our own vassals, we might be able to use the conflict to our advantage. You were right, however, to destroy the Thaleron weapons. They are the tools of a coward. I would rather look my enemy in the eye as he dies. Klingon intelligence will be working to decode the list of possible targets you acquired from the base's databanks. The next step is to find out why the Remans want to attack these locations.
Okay.
Intelligence has decoded the list of Reman targets that you recovered from the vault. I want you to infiltrate one of these targets and determine why Obisek would attack it. The Vahar system is still technically part of the Romulan Star Empire, but Ferengi speculators have moved in, and the Empress has done nothing to remove them. The big-eared little money grubbers have reopened the mines and are now doing business with anyone with latinum. You will go to the Vahar system under the pretense of negotiating a trade deal for the Empire. Talk to Madron, the operator of the mines. Convince him to allow you access. Find out all you can. Once we know why Obsec and the Remans are targeting these mines, then we will know how to proceed.
I don't have that one. So you gotta check these every now and again, because you lose them in the loadout. I've already got that one. Okay. And then... yeah. Do I have... sweet. All right. Go to the... okay. All right. Fine. Let's go. Have to check the... oh, this is the mine. Is that difficulty back up? What happens when you don't lock it though? Got everything? Items fall out. Oh, okay. Good to know. Let's do it. That looks cool. That outfit's cool. So these are the things you can get. How much are keys at the moment? It's taken ages.
Melanie Dion and her minions may have sworn fealty to the Klingon Empire, but we did not. I bend knee for no one. Leave now or be destroyed.
The outfits are in lobby items. I know the quad cannons are amazing, aren't they? I like how these guys like litter. Yeah, they're like moths.
This moon is private property. No solicitors, beggars, or Klingons allowed.
What was that? East Coast SPC. East Coast.
Hello, my good friend.
Hello.
I'm so happy to meet you. Perhaps you are in the market for some high-quality magnesite? We have the finest ore in the quadrant. On behalf of the miners and residents here, I'm more than happy to welcome you to our home. Please transport to the surface.
Okay.
Unfortunately, the large amount of extremely pure magnesite ore in the core of our little world will interfere with your sensors. For safety reasons, I must insist that you use the transporter signal enhancers that I have installed.
How goes it in Indiana? What's the weather like there at the moment?
I know Klingons are fond of their battle parties, but could you please restrict the number of crew you bring down to the surface? My people here aren't used to strangers, and you wouldn't want to disrupt their work, would you?
Neil the Seal. I do know of Neil the Seal. He's a legend. Legend. Cold. Yeah, I bet. Snowy? Is it snowy where you are?
Did you need something? It's a long story. After the destruction of Romulus, I joined a group of colonists looking for a new place to settle. We chose to form a new agrarian community on Viranot, a pastoral world on the edge of Romulan space.
Don't forget, if you
Our
haven't
colony
already,
was attacked and destroyed.
I really appreciate the
to evade
support
the
by a
attackers
like or
and get
subscribe.
off-world with a small group of people.
Trying to get to
My luck
1,000
ran out here,
subscribers, which is
and
very,
I've been
very
stuck
cool.
ever since. I'm a biochemist by trade. I specialize in hemocyanin, a division of hematology, working with copper-based blood. On Viranot, I handled a lot of issues related to food compatibility and local biochemistry. These days, I mostly handle minor medical issues and nutritional deficiencies for the people living here. I can't afford passage off of this moon. I've managed to stay out of debt, but I don't know how long that will last. This whole mining facility is nothing but strange. That Ferengi, Madron, rides everyone hard to make a profit. But just when it looks like things will get too bad, he turns around and does something generous. Folks have occasionally disappeared, and not by leaving on a ship. People here for weeks or months will suddenly vanish. People talk about seeing strange things, or being kept out of parts of the mine by the guards. There's something deeper in those mines. I'm sure of it.
Thank you, lady. It's me and my sword.
On behalf of everyone on this forsaken rock, let me be the first to welcome you to Hathara. As you can see, we don't have time for pleasantries. And I'm not sharing my Tranya stash with you. So
you gotta jump back in and do
skip
some of
the
these early
chit-chat
episodes.
And get down to business. Unfortunately, I cannot call this mine my own. I'm just a middleman. Out of the goodness of my heart, I help the residents here pass on the products of their hard work to commercial entities such as yourself. The minuscule transaction fee and trade tariff I keep to offset my expenses is figured into the unit cost of the ore. My operation has become one of the best in the area because of the high demand for my services from both sides. I provide the best mining equipment and supplies in the sector to the miners, while my customers get competitive pricing on the ore they need. I don't pay much attention to that. Miners have empty carts, and they return with ones filled with ore. If you're that interested, you could visit the mines themselves, but I don't recommend it. It's such a dirty, disagreeable business, and I'm convinced that breathing ore dust for too long is terrible for you. The miners who live near my quarters used to keep me up night after night with their dreadful coughing. I had to install soundproofing just to get some sleep. Are you sure you wouldn't rather have... Are you sure you would rather look at the ore I have for sale? Really? Suit yourself. Just remember, I have an exclusive contract to export magnesite ore from this moon. If you try to cut me out of your deal, you'll regret it.
Nice.
What can I say? We exist. I mine because there's nothing but rocks on this forsaken planet. If I'm lucky, I dig enough ore to make my quota and Modron pays me. If he pays me, I can eat and have a warm place to sleep. If we don't make our quotas, there's nothing. Even if I do have latinum, most of it goes to Modron to pay my debts, and the rest he takes in exchange for the supplies he imports. I would leave, but I owe too much to Modron to ever earn enough to buy my passage off this place. Besides, where would I go? Every morning, the first thing I do when I wake is curse that Ferengi's name. Modron found this moon about 2 years after the destruction of the homeworld. Most of our equipment was broken or useless, the supplies were gone, and we were starving. After some negotiations, Modron had his contract and we had food. We're supposed to be working with him, but he's the only one who benefits from our labor. Modron owns the only working ship here, so no supplies come in without him. He negotiates all of the ore contracts, so most of the latinum goes into his pocket. And he sets the prices for food, medicine, and equipment. So everyone here owes him more than we can ever repay. He owns us now. I hate him for that, but I can't live without him. A few people tried to take Modron's ship once, when he was sleeping off the Tranya he drinks. It has a biometric lock. Nothing on the ship responds to anyone but him. So what would we gain by fighting? A moon full of rocks and no one to sell them to? No food and no way to get more? And no hope? But because of him, my children don't cry out in hunger or shiver from the cold. The Empire? What Empire? Our empire turned to dust with the loss of the homeworld. If you're rich or in the military, then maybe there's something. I hear the people in Seela's Shining City and the Rator system live quite well, as long as they obey her commands. For the rest of us, there's nothing but dust and regret.
See, that's acting. That's good acting. I like that. Don't you reckon? I think, what's her name? Could really take a leaf out of that book.
I last saw him 2 days ago. Madron assigned both of us to work in the upper levels of the mine. Toshin's drill bit broke, and he needed a new one. I know I should have gone with him. It's not safe to be in the mine alone. Now he's gone. There's a group of people down there who treat the mine like it's their own. I don't know why Madron tolerates them, but they make life miserable for the rest of us. They steal and terrorize the weak. I once saw them dragging a woman to the lower levels, and I never saw her again. She wasn't the only one. Many people have disappeared. I thought if my brother and I kept our heads down, that we would be safe, but maybe they took him. Murderers. Murderers. If they killed my brother, I'll kill them all.
Yeah.
I can't talk to you. I can't talk to anyone. I'm on the run. And if those thugs see me talking to you, then you'll be in danger too. I need someone who's not afraid of a fight. There's a group here that's beating and stealing from us. Madron doesn't do anything to stop it. For all I know, he's getting a cut of everything they take. They're making life miserable for all of us. Would you be willing to help? There's a group of bullies that have been stealing from us. If we don't give them what they want, they beat us. I had a friend. All he was trying to do here was feed his family. Be a good man. He had an old bottle of ale. He said it was from the homeworld. One of those thugs wanted it. Now, my friend is dead.
I'm always so impressed with how much knowledge you have.
And now I have my friend's children to feed in addition to my own. But if someone were to teach them a lesson, this camp would be a better place for all of us.
Not bullied refugees. Hang on, let me just check something.
Enemy target on sensors. Personal shield losing power. Personal shield losing power.
Those little triangle things around them. I'm gonna give this thing a go. Right? Is it? Okay. Where is he? Hey! It's Badgie! I'm Badgie. Help this other person. Alright. Boom.
Thank you. Those guys have been giving everyone a lot of trouble.
Edgy.
These thugs are part of a larger group that operates deep inside the magnesite mine. They control the lower levels, and no one who goes down there uninvited ever comes back. I don't know what's so important down there that's worth hurting us to protect it.
Ah!
Maybe
He's
if
bored.
I went down there,
Look at
I
him.
could get some answers.
Hey, Dan. How you going, mate? It's crack-a-lacking.
You want to go in the mine?
You want to go in the
Are
mine?
you really interested in buying any magnesite? Or are you just here to cause trouble? Because if it's the latter, I know someplace you can start a little ruckus. There's a gang that controls the bottom levels of the mine. They won't even let me in there. Previously, I allowed them to keep their little kingdom in exchange for information. But lately, they've been more trouble than they're worth. And the intel they're feeding me is useless. Honestly, who doesn't know about the green invasion of the fairy space?
What do you...
here, Commander. You are out of line.
With all due respect, sir, there is a difference between protecting the Empire from her enemies and provoking
There is much here you do not understand, Janek. The Remans need to know their place. As do you. I will not forget your insubordination, Commander. The Tal Shiar has no place for officers who cannot follow orders. I'll be in the command center.
Colonel, they were civilians! Their blood is on our hands!
Get used to it. There will be more. Speaking of which, why don't you clean out the brig before you become a resident there?
I almost feel sorry for you, but I have my own neck to worry about. I'll be joining you in there soon enough. If Hakiv has his way, we all will. Enough! I surrender. I value my life more than the Tal Shiar's secrets. I'll tell you anything you want to know. But first, you must tell me why you are here and what you want. The Remans know about this base? Impossible! Only the leadership of the Tal Shiar know we're here. The Empress herself couldn't find us. I don't believe you, but it makes no difference. This is not a military installation.
Sorry, I don't know how long I've
Listen
been on
and
mute for.
record
Apologies,
here.
everyone.
Nothing more.
I muted
There are
myself
many
to
targets that those Reman scum would find.
make lurgy noises and
Are you sure you want to end things like this?
yeah. Let's go. We down on some noise. Now, Taddy, let's go. All the old ones. Hello? Come on, Taddy. Hey.
My mind! What have you done to my mind? Tal Shiar? I'm shocked! I had no idea. I certainly wouldn't have sent you down there if you... Say, you didn't happen to find anything valuable down there, did you? Because if you did, remember, I have an exclusive contract. And what's it to you? This is a rough area of the Quadrant, you know, and they're good neighbors. If you're not easily embarrassed, their cameras and listening devices are everywhere. I haven't had a single problem with Orions or Herodians since they moved in. And it doesn't hurt that I acquired the odd bit of information here and there. I'm a businessman, and information is big business. Unfortunately, no. I'll admit, I was trying to find out, but their systems were locked down tight. I'm sure
do those,
had to be
those arcs for the something new.
Everyone was on edge. Janik and Hakeem were barely speaking, and I once heard Hakeem mumbling something about orders. Some Someone's been pulling his strings, but I don't know who. I do know the Tal Shiar takes security very seriously. If you manage to pull any files from their system, you can expect them to be heavily encoded. Trust me on that. I speak from experience. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to go talk 100 Romulans into digging a new mine to replace the one you destroyed. My profit margin for this month is ruined.
I'm so sorry. I can't stop coughing. Jeez, I haven't done this in a while. What about that? You find them unavailable. Are there? Dominion missions. Oh, right. Ah. I haven't seen this sphere before. Ah, that's right. Go to the ready room. Gee whiz. That's downloading slowly.
Obasek is justified in his anger. The Tal Shar records you recovered from their listening post indicate that they have been tormenting the Remans for months. Their bases have been attacked, their ships destroyed, and their families killed or imprisoned.
Buongiorno.
There is no more honorable reason to pick up a blade than to defend your home and family. However, Obasek was willing to use Thaleron weapons to destroy a handful of Tal Shiar operatives. Using a hammer to swat a globfly is not the warrior's way. It is madness.
Okay. Don't want any of those things. Alright.
We know from the information you recovered from the Vahar system that the Tal Shar are planning...
Alright, I'm going to call it there because I am really struggling with my my cough, and I know how horrible that is having to listen to that, so I do apologise, but it's been so nice to be able to get on 2 nights in a row, even albeit I'm not at 100% fighting form, but that's okay. I appreciate you all so much. It was such a good group of people on the stream and in the chat tonight, and I just loved it. I hope you did too. I will do my best. Oh, tomorrow night I might not be on, but Thursday night I might be. I need to work out what I'm doing because I still have a bit of a head cold and I don't want to give it to other people, but I do have something on for tomorrow night. But you know, I just appreciate you all so much, and I hope you are all looking out for yourselves and looking after yourselves and your loved ones. Every time I look at the news, there is something more upsetting and devastating on the news, and it's impacting real people. And I think it's important when we're taking these moments to relax and have fun and have a laugh, just to pay our respects to those people who are being incredibly impacted, detrimentally, life-changingly. And, you know, our hearts and minds are with everybody. So with that, I want to do some thank yous. All right, so massive thank you to Max, Monk, Dan, Sashi, SPC Colts,
Athena's live streams lighting the sky.
Ivana,
She's a goddess of war while bullets fly. Typing
Wombat,
tactics, strategies her game. Team player
you're all
vibes,
amazing.
she's
Thank
breaking
you for joining me
the
tonight.
frame.
Thank you for making me laugh.
Click and clash,
Keeping me company. I'm so sorry, but cross fingers and toes that, you know, in a week's time I'll be hopefully a lot better. But depending on where you are in the world, I hope you have a wonderful morning, day, or evening. And I will see you back here, if not tomorrow night, right after. Please stay well. If you haven't subscribed already, would love that if you did.
With her
it's a great way to show
keyboard,
support, and I popped
she
the link to the
commands the
Discord in
fight.
the chat as well, if that's something that you're interested in.
Every move sharp, every
Appreciate you
aim
all so
tight.
much. Catch you later.
In her domain, chaos turns to art. Victory blooms from her warrior heart. She doesn't miss, her aim is true. Her allies follow, they know what to do. In every pixel, her legend's born. Athena reigns where the streams are sworn. Click battle's raging, but she stays cool, leading her team with her golden rule. Respect the game, give it your best. Athena proves she's above the rest.